like to thank everybody for coming out. As you can see, we're socially distanced, hopefully. We provided some hand sanitizer with your seat right there, and we'll have more cleaning products and stuff. Also, the hotel is very serious about sanitizing everything. They even seal off everything. You have to break the seal to come in here every day. So I think we're in good hands. I hope everybody's comfortable. Just a couple quick things I'd like to go over. In front of you, you have a card stock kind of agenda, and you'll see the breaks. And tomorrow, it's not on here, but we'll have breakfast here in the morning. I got some complaints last year that where are the eggs? So we got eggs and bacon and all that good stuff in the morning. So, yeah. God, it doesn't take much to please you guys, some bacon and eggs, right? Okay, well, if you'll look at the agenda, we had Russell Lawrence. I was going to introduce him going first, but we have a little slight change. I'd like to bring Mr. Ed Phillips up here. I'll let you make the announcement for those that don't know, but...
Who didn't expect to see me here today? You didn't get rid of me that easy.
Don't get too close, though. Thanks.
All right. No, those of you who didn't hear, I have retired. I've been retired about a week and a half. And my blood pressure is in single digits, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm on the just fine. But I didn't want to cut and run on you people. I have become emotionally invested in what you do. Now that I am a private citizen, I can tell you politically I lean a little libertarian. I think 90% of what the federal government does, it doesn't have any business being involved with. Public transportation is not one of them. I believe in what you do, and I believe in you who are doing it. You know, if you've dedicated yourself to providing this service to people, my hat's off to you. But like I said, I didn't want to cut and run, so I wanted to come say hey to you one last time, and I'll be hanging around. I'm going to keep an eye on y'all, make sure y'all don't screw it up. So with that, as I literally did a week and a half ago, I'll now turn it over to Mr. Lindsay.
Well, good afternoon. And I'm not official, I'm in an acting role, and I do share Mr. Phillips' passion for what y'all do. When we took it on a couple of years ago, we didn't know what we were getting into, and he took the ground running with it. And I hope that if I continue in his role that I can do as good as what he did, and I hope we can get better. But if I don't, I hope I can steer his replacement in staying in that direction. So my hat's off to everything that y'all do, and especially to him. He's been a good leader. So with that said, back in February, you know, we did a major change, and bringing on Garry and the OPT with UAH. Then, of course, we've had the virus hit and kind of put a little snag in what we were doing and trying to hope and have a smooth process. But I hope everybody that I've talked to that it has been somewhat of a smooth process and we're heading in the right direction. So anybody that, you know, our doors are open, my door's open, you can give me a call if there's any concerns that you had with that. But for the most part, our office has received very positive feedback. So with the transit office left in the central office, I know most of y'all may know names or see names of an email, and I would like to ask the ones that are here to stand up. I know they're not going to like to do that, but I'm going to call them out one by one. Of course, most of y'all, everybody knows Mr. Stroop, who is our administrator over the transit section. And his right-hand man, our manager, is Casey Rogers. We got Tommy over procurement. Tommy, you're going to have to tell me what that was for, because they get way more excited seeing you than somebody got something. Over our awards and agreement, we got Marshita. And Katrina. And new to us as our clerk is Jasmine. So we had a very good meeting this morning with the Board of Directors. I think we had some good ideas passed around that hopefully we can move forward with, and I hope that it's passed on to y'all and y'all can offer some input and get excited with it. And with that, I do appreciate everything that y'all do. I know sometimes it is a thankless job that you don't get that, and I've seen more and more with the involvement that I've had with Mr. Phillips and what y'all do, and it is a great service that y'all provide. So with that, have a good conference, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lindsay. Also, Ed, thank you for everything you've done. Enjoyed the time we've gotten to work together. Moving right along, I'd like to welcome Russell Lawrence to make a few announcements about the Transit Association. You know, this is our first joint meeting. I really enjoyed getting to know the large urbans and developing a relationship. We've made some ground in that, and it's nice to have people to lean on and get a different perspective from. So, like Mr. Lindsay said, we had a very good, productive meeting this morning with the Board of Directors of the Transit Association, and I think there's going to be some new services down the road that we're working on that you'll be happy with. So, but with that, I'd like to welcome Russell Lawrence from Tuscaloosa, and the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Gary. We're good on that. Thank you very much, Gary, and thank you for allowing us to be a partner this year, the first time, with ALTRANS. As you can see, it's the Alabama Transportation Association and ALTRANS that is putting this conference on. The way 2020 has gone, I'm glad we're here. I was surprised, and not surprised, and then looking forward a few months ago and thinking, hopefully we can have something. And when we can see we're socially distanced today. We have several vendor partners here this week. Make sure you thank our vendors. Without our vendors, this would not be possible. We have probably 15 or more here today. I see many in the crowd today. Thank you. A special thanks to Ed Phillips. Congratulations to Ed and in his retirement. I know he will enjoy being in this area, I would presume. Very nice area. I think he's got some property down here. But thank Ed. Ed has been involved with Alabama Transportation Association for about 3 or 4 years.